going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. And the Tar Heels are on the move. They just keep firing. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open, running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Connection to the right. He's loose. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the ground, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tar Heel.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back, who's a fast athlete, in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design. Nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Makes the catch. It's Lockett. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Wolverines want to move quickly. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Finds the tight end. Thrust that arm out. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is...
There he goes. Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Extra point here will tie the game.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you, man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. catch in the middle. It's Haynes. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Man, they can barely see the first down marker from there, but they'll go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the right. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Lowers those pads. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy today.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physical.
They pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I think that time offensively, we're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fellow just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
He's got him. Tackle made at the 9-yard line. After the catch, it'll be first and goal. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Dropping back, it's Underwood. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his...
Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Great play by the defense, taking that back for a pick six. And as a quarterback, if you're going to throw your running back, you've got to be accurate with it. Remember, they are not receivers. And if you make it difficult and tricky, bad things happen, and it did right there.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
That's caught. It's Haynes. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Pressure coming. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. Pulls and fired complete. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. And the Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Underwood. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the hit on the quarterback is why that was incomplete, but that QB is lucky that was not picked off. That is the cardinal sin, throwing back across your body. This quarterback needs to be more careful moving forward.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
A field goal here would make it a 2-possession game, but they elect to leave the offense on the field on 4th down. The Wolverines will put total leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back to pass, it's Knight. Quarterback now breaking the field. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Got rid of it just in time. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Get the quarterback off the spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Making great decisions. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Got it in the middle, it's Lockett. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking for space, it's Jordan. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making... Oh, out of space! Touchdown, Michigan! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Wolverine. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Knight. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack. And that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
The Nittany Lions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. After making the interception. Kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind.
From the gun, give on the inside. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the RPO, complete. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And the attempt is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Give to the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in. It's Lockett. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Under fire. Running to Green. It's a seam wide open. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Coleman. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Touchdown, Michigan. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quick completion to the right. He's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Picked off! What a play by this defense. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to buy time. On the run, deep down the right side. Makes a grab for a big play. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. He's out past the 35. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And the timing just a hair off.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting where it was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And the Volunteers are facing 3rd and inches. On the option, he'll pitch it. There he goes! And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. How about the timing on that pitch?
These offenses are so hard to stop when you run the option because they play the quarterback well. They get it to the running back. The defense looks pretty good, but 3rd and short, they get the yardage they need, and they move the sticks.
Pulls it in. It's Coleman. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
I love when my wide receiver sees the coverage, sits it down, understands its zone, runs the curl, catches the ball, and then gets upfield and gets some positive yards.
And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And that's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in.
And how about the confidence of this quarterback? Palmer, I got to know, man. I know this receiver's a stud, but I'm putting 2 guys on him. I'm trying to take him out of the ball game, and he's still going to throw it that direction?
Because even when he's covered, he's open. And these guys work tirelessly all week long. They understand where they're going to be. They understand when the football's coming out. You could put a 3rd guy over there, and I don't know if that would have changed the quarterback's decision.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteer.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this all...
They fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Fires to the big fella. Fighting off the defender. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver, they get to chase him. A really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Tennessee! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give to the back. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. Might as well give it to him again. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Skips away from pressure. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Moving out of the pocket. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Right down the middle. He's got it. Tackled there by the defense. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Grab near the marker. It's right. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Making side adjustments here. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Still looking, on the move. On the move, he fires. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining.
those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows, and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
In the waning seconds of the first half, just enough time to try a field goal to take the lead. The Volunteers will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Underwood. He fires to the left side. Pulls in the deep ball.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
That's how you earn your first down the hard way.
Turning it on. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get him some space. The defense was ready. Nice job.
Touchdown, Michigan! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. And they'll try to tack on 2. Wants to pass. And he makes the grab for the deuce. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Snags it quickly on the left. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
So much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big.
It's a running room. The tag. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown ball. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To throw, it's Underwood. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is going nowhere. stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Here comes the heat. With the catch, it's Coleman. Wide open spaces. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
Oh, the ball's on the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's up. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. How about this running back dragging a toe and getting it inbounds?
Showing off the wide receiver skills. You know, running backs are so talented nowadays, and you split them out as a wide receiver so much, and he showed it there. He could play wide out easily with a nice catch, nice awareness.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't take the connection.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. That's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Out of the gun, the inside give. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. It's complete on the right side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So
Touchdown, Wolverines! They move on top here in the 4th.
A aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Here's a heat. It's caught. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. They've got the screen set up. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. He'll loft one deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating. And you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board. And this is the time where I'm a defense. I'm slow to get up. I'm making sure I stay on that offensive player. I'm trying to eat up as much clock and make this offense burn as much clock, Palmer, as I can.
And this coaching staff right now, you know they're looking at the analytics too, right? How many timeouts do we have left? Do we want to think about dialing up some play calls to get guys catching the football or get the ball out of bounds to stop the clock? You've got a good rhythm right here. You're in a good position in the field to go win this thing, but you've got to be really smart with your play calls.
Good timing on the quick out. There he goes. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So 1st down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Got to find a completion on this one. And the pass is caught for a touchdown. And it looks as if we could be heading to overtime.
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
A gutsy call to go for the deuce to try to win the game right here. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. It's incomplete, and the try for 2 and the attempt to take the lead does not work in the final seconds. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
about that. That is why you practice onside kicks all season long for this exact moment. They're able to execute it, they retain possession, and now a field goal puts them ahead late.
Wants to go up top on first down. He wants a big play here late. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, when you need the clutch plays, these guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Inside the 15, here's the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
From the gun, the running back has it. Pretty good job of running to get there to the 32. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Using his legs to buy some time. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Gives it on the option. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting on the play.
They'll move the tight end. Back to pass on 2nd down. Steps away. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll sling it out to the left. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route.
Touchdown, Rebels! Fit it in the window for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Underwood. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field. And they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top of the pick.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 7, Ohio State 0.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Rebels need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a run.
start this drive at their own 47. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Under fire. Looking down the left side. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Humphries. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Smith.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy steps. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Buys a little extra time. Snatches it on the right. Oh, he's got some space. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The extra point here would tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Raiola. Quarterback moving. Throwing on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This play from the pistol. On the ground, it's Jordan. Quick spin on the run. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
To the air, it's Underwood. There's the pressure. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He was thinking big return, didn't get that deployed. He'd give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up. Third down play from the gun. Fires to the big fella. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on third down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Trying to run, it's Jordan. Got enough space, and he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He's going to fire deep. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Pitt.
And you got to have your big boys up front, creating you some time, buying you some time, and he starts all the way on the right side, comes to the left. What do you have to see? You have to see the coverage as you come across the formation. He runs to green grass, finds space, QB leads him. Nice, big, explosive play for this offense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Caught. Close to the marker. It's Jordan. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Jordan. Got the first down and more. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Grabbed over the middle, it's right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Buckeyes will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 72 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll being started on this drive from the 24. Send the tight end in motion. To the air, it's Underwood. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. Gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
Got a man. It's White. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Fourth down, and the clock keeps dwindling away, and they'll try to get the snap off quickly. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. To the air on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Underwood. He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They just barely get him stopped, and he almost cruised all the way to the dressing room. A little excitement here to wrap up the first half. And the Panthers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Oh, a lot of space.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They're going to ride this running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
The play action fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Unleashes one. He's open on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. And now on second down for this offense. They'll go back to the ground. Makes him talk to the hand. They get him out of bounds at the 32, and that is what you want out of this running game. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 20. And the Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. From the shotgun. And the good news for the offense, there's nowhere to go from here but forward. No gain on the first play. The Gators headed quickly to the line. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. It's Jordan. Turning up. Got some room. Heading to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Pressure coming. He's dropped on the sack, and now the hill gets even steeper. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Love. He'll be stopped short at the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. He's got it, first down and 4. The Gators get enough for the first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And the Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to the well. Hauled down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
How does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Going with the ground game left. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
Nice job on the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Quarterback adapting. On the run, fires downfield. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
So now it's 2nd and long. after the incompletion. Back to the passing game. Fires to the wideout. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Power football with the run. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Catch in the middle, it's Lockett. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. It's a seam wide open. He's loose. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And how about that for a capper, a 43? The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. back up.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Now improvising. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
On this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field. They're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups because that time the defense won. We're able to high point the football, creating the interception.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Now he's going to break the pocket. Taking a shot on the first play. Pulls it in down the middle. And the Buckeyes want to move quickly. They'll try the run. There he goes. Got some room into the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
To the air, it's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. Smith ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Bulldozes his way through. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Noles!
Number 8, Kingston.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Florida State. He is headed to the sideline with a a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much.
Turning it on. Makes it past the marker. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss it. If this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
To the ground. He's got it again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied, 14-14.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Fields. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses it.
And the Seminoles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got the tight end. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Number 86, Claire and the score.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Quarterback making checks. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it in and house it.